Ladies and gentlemen, I've never made a guitar video like that, like a tutorial like what I'm about to show you here. First of all, two things. One of them, this is in addition to Yoni Schlesinger's Wicked Game. So you should already know that it's, by the way, don't, these horrible tattoos, forget them, okay? They don't exist in your mind, they're gone. Anyways, so what he does, and you should already watch it because this video has so much information, so much knowledge into it. There was a few things that he didn't properly explain, so I had to slow the video down to understand it, and I got it now. So he uses two techniques. First of all, by the way, it's a B minor to an A to an E. Right? If you haven't watched it, go on his channel. I'll put the link in the description box. You will learn a lot from it, but you will be overwhelmed very quickly by the finger picking ideas that he has. So, okay, let's start. So, he has two ways of doing it, very important ones. And yes, this is Michael Myers. One of them is he's gonna, well, obviously he teaches that. He has that typical, right? He does this E note slapping business here. I mean, you could technically do that or use your entire hand or hit the strings, whatever. Well, maybe not hit the strings, but the slapping is quite important. But there's this one part, there's two ways of how he does it. One of them is a pluck and hit. So he plucks it. I actually use two fingers later on if it's like, you know, the ding, 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 ding. There's a slap and a pluck at the same time, and this is really important to know. And then there's this part when he plays this ding, 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 ding. Right? There's like this, there's a hit and a flick in it at the same time. So basically I keep my fingers like that, and then wait, let me show this to you here like this. And then dum, dum, dum. So you hit with the thumb and flick at the same time. In the beginning, this will cause trouble, and I'm still learning, so I'm not professional or anything, but it's really hard to just hit this. What I do is I mute most of my strings except the one that I want to hit. I mean, it's really hard in the beginning. You can do the E string, you can do the B string. Whoops, there you go. So I mess up with this as well. So, and it doesn't have to be like so tense. You can be like pretty like, I don't know how it's called in English, but just chill. So try to practice this first, because this one is gonna come in handy later on. This is a really important one because that's how he starts the song, right? B minor, ding ding, and then just plays the A open. He keeps the B minor here, ding ding ding. I also support this with a thumb with my palm here at the bottom, like down there, right? So it's like, okay. Trust me, it's gonna take some time. If you're an absolute beginner, this is a more intermediate song, especially the way he plays it, but really important. And then there's the part that I had to slow down to 0.03 or something. I had to like slow it down like crazy, where it goes like ding, 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 and then it comes to dum, 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 and then he does. God damn it, this was so hard for me. This was extremely hard for me because I didn't understand how the timing was, because what you want to have going is the dum, 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 dum. You know, it's dum, 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 dum. And then later on, the hardest part actually also is, you know, using the slapping and the plucking at the same time. I'm not good at it yet. I know how to do it and I know how to practice it, but I'm not good at it yet. So, but I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Anyways, so okay, so he starts off with dum 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 dum. Okay, that's the first part. So this we've covered, right? I'm gonna get closer. It's literally like, I'm trying to get my fingers away here. But you just have to really have this in your mind. And I learned it the way of not looking at the strings. Like every time I have to look down, I just like try to use my senses and feel where they are. Especially when you do some, you know, when you do some finger picking, you kind of already know that this finger is usually always at the B string, right? You always have like the ring finger, you have it on the E string. I mean, some people probably play it differently, maybe like this, but I play it like that, so... You know, so I always have my middle finger here, and trust me, anybody can learn this. Like I'm not a finger picker, like I'm not a finger pick player. Like I don't do this, or a fingerstyle player. I just like to sometimes have a little, you know, have a little bit of, you know, something in. Anyways, so yeah, such a cool move, but difficult to master. So, anyway, so once we got the, and he goes to the E. I'm gonna teach you that now. So E bum, bum bum. Okay, try that first. Bum, bum, bum. And then the next is going to be the... He's gonna... What he does, what I saw when he slowed it down... I'm gonna go here real quickly. He slides it up, right? I mean, just watch this video. You'll see it anyways. From that E, he goes... Right? And that's the same thing. So he uses that E. Bum, dung, dung. And then he uses the... I think he uses the pointer finger, uses it to pluck it up. Whoops. Whoops. Right? And then he uses the slap with the outward flick for the hit. So, dung. And then he uses that. But it's so hard. I can only do it fast. If I do it slowly, it's so stupid. So, ding. And then he does keep the fingers here, right? He does keep them there. So you have the dun, but you do have to hit the I don't know, what is it? The G string. The G string, yeah. You gotta hit that one. So ding. See, I hit the D string here. So. And he keeps the beat going. So bum, dung, dung, dung. I think that's how he does it. But it just looks so fluid and smooth when he does it. But it's just important to know that you have the E string. Once you get to the E chord, dum, dum, dum. With a pointer finger, that's how I do it. You might be able to do it with like, you can do it with the thumb as well. But you have to go back to this flicking motion, because the reason why he does it, I'm pretty sure, is because it's so easy to do after you pull this one, because you're already in that movement, so you can use that thumb, right, right afterwards. So the easiest way to practice this is you slide up, like, wait, let me go back a little bit, like, whoa. It's hard. It's hard. It's extremely hard. I only know the technique, but it doesn't sound perfect when I do it either. So bum, dun, 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 ding. You know, and then he goes dum, dun, dun. See? It's so hard. But I still play it very cramped up because I just learned this from slowing down the video, but he said you don't always have to, you know, do that. Like, you can also just you can leave it out, but if you master it, this wasn't perfect either, but what I want you to learn is that there's two ways of doing it. You can hit it and pluck, and you can hit it and flick. And I think these are the most common used ways. I've seen this in other videos as well. I've seen them do it. So I thought I wanted to slow this one down and show this to you. Now to the last part, which is also a pluck and pick, but with two fingers. Not at the same time though, because you have the... right? You have the... If you don't know how to do that, go on this video and watch it. I'm just literally trying to focus on the... So this one's a bit easier for me. I don't know why, because what you start off with, ding, ding, and this one is going to be the hit, right? So, right? Whoops. And this is the other hit. So, you know? And then it's the same thing on the A. And then if you do this fast, I can't even do it fast yet. I'm still practicing it, but I think that's how he does it. Had to slow it down multiple times, had to zoom in, do some great detective work. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want me to do some more easier beginner-like tutorials, also, I mean, there's an easy version out for this as well. You don't even have to do the slapping, right? But I just think the slapping kind of gives it a lot of flavor, especially because, you know, when you're a solo musician, you don't have usually always like... I mean, I did practice some beatbox, so I kind of... But it sounds shit. It's not really. I haven't necessarily adjusted to that. I'm just doing... I sometimes also add a thumb up in here, if you've noticed, like... You can also do it without the slappings. But anyways, that's what I wanted to do, so I hope you guys enjoyed.